It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Very good morning. If you've only tuned in, where have you been? You've missed an unbelievable show, but don't worry, it's not too late. We're going to continue to inspire, and this really does inspire me. From majestic mountains, a midnight sun, to deep coastal fjords and unparalleled auroras. One of the rarest things you can see in nature. One thing is certain, and it's that Norway is a vast adventure playground. Today, Paula from Imagine Cruising is here to discuss another truly amazing package to travel and explore the magic of one of the most beautiful countries on earth. You look gorgeous today, first of all.
Thank you.
I've got to just say, this has been such a cool journey for me to go on with you guys, because you've kind of lit this fire in me to get out there, to explore, to experience, to learn more, because that's what travel is ultimately about. But there are those destinations that have a romantic feel to them because they inspire the imagination. And every time I see you, I'm like, bucket list, bucket list, bucket list. We've had some amazing offers, some of the best value that you are likely to find on the 7 Seas, undoubtedly. This particular kind of mindset is all for the adventurers.
Yes.
What is it about this that sparks the adventurous spirit, do you think?
So today, the cruise that we're going to talk about is completely different to the norm. In fact, it's probably as far away from your traditional cruise. So that's this kind of holidays ideal for the adventurer, just like you mentioned. It's a coastal cruise voyage that's in search of the Northern Lights, and the experience the whole exploration of Norway, a real trip of a lifetime experience. This is a place of untouched beauty and famed for its fjords and cascading waterfalls and picturesque villages. It's really, as you can see, beautiful.
I'm trying to listen to what you're saying when I'm looking at these pictures. It would be difficult for a graphic artist to recreate the magic of that. One thing that you've said stands out, and I think this would probably be, if you're going to do one cruise in your life and see one thing that just really reinforces the beauty and majesty of this incredible planet and the stars beyond it, the Northern Lights. It's a magic show.
Yes.
How would you describe it?
So for me, I mean, it's one of those natural wonders of the world, you know, and it's an incredible phenomenon. So that sees the kaleidoscope of colors. So from your milky green to the explosion of violet and pink that dances across the night sky, it's absolutely stunning. The nice thing about this is that you actually get to cruise across the Arctic Circle.
Wow.
So this is a great chance of actually seeing the Northern Lights. And then also there's like a mystery around the Northern Lights where it's probably because it's notoriously difficult to see.
Yeah.
So the nice thing about this holiday is that Hurtigruten is so sure that you'll see these Northern Lights that if you don't, they will give you another cruise completely free.
What? Wow, so you're almost hoping that you don't see it on your face. I say that in absolute jest.
Or
there
just
is something,
a little tinge of it, and
but
then
there's something
magical,
spiritual about it. I think for so many people, and a lot of that is, I think, yes, born out of the incredible culture and the history of Norway itself, but the fact that you get to see this from the water, where you already are being presented with this night sky that I've heard is kind of immeasurable. It all rests on the fact that you are able to do this in absolute luxury as well.
Yes.
I think the real stars of the show have been, for me, these amazing ships that you're traveling on. So let's talk about the ship itself and your kind of home base, traveling home base, if you will.
Okay, so forget about what you know or you think you know about cruise, because this adventure cruise on Hurtigruten is a completely different way to see the world, you know, and these ships are simplistic with modern features that allows you to enjoy complete relaxation. And the real stars of this holiday is the breathtaking scenery and also to shine, and you get to go and see various places that your regular ship wouldn't be able to go and see. So it is very different in that way.
I mean, looking at scenes from the ship, it looks like it's like an exploration vessel as much as
Absolutely.
it's a luxury
That is what
cruise
it's
ship.
more
Yeah.
of, because it is a working ship, so you get a whole real mixture of your guests and travelers and passengers coming from all over the world, and that gives you a real mix, and also it just adds the immersive culture to the whole experience.
And to be honest, I mean, this kind of route, you mentioned the Arctic Circle, this was getting more and more difficult for a
Yes.
regular person. If you're not a scientist or joining an actual exploration
Yes.
scientific base, it's becoming quite difficult to get there. When you talk about the difference in onboard experiences, what is, and I've been resistant to say it, Hurtigruten. It sounds like a
Hurtigruten, yes,
Norse god,
Hurtigruten, yeah.
which is awesome. But talk us through the onboard experience and feel.
You'll get to enjoy the local regional dishes, which is amazing
That's
in each little
cool.
port. And remember, you are going to lots of various ports along the coast. So it's about 34 different ports, and they've got all regional, different traditional dishes throughout. So that is very interesting and quite popular on this cruise. Besides that, they've got you've got the access to the expedition team, which then they're on hand to help you discover the nature and wildlife and all these beautiful places to go to through storytelling, excursions and activities.
It is absolutely amazing to me, and I think I've just kind of seen now the price is ridiculous, actually. I mean, we're going to continue kind of immersing ourselves in this amazing space, but get this, starting from 38,999 Rand per person, including your flights. You could be exploring this unbelievable country, yes, magical in itself, amidst nature on board the Hurtigruten. Stay tuned as we continue to explore these amazing destinations in this incredible part of the world as we look to truly experience the adventure of Norway. This is amazing, amazing. Wow, that's insane.